My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since they want for Lauren, been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, most say that. Now, most say that. But when your will is a fortune, you niggas gotta stay jack. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen. Got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters, they be paying it. Yeah, they ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Them out there ass.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go. Miguel Gonzalez, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, man. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Striding in, Ramon Laureano, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there, 0-1. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Line hard to the left side. Simeon on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He hit over 45 home runs last year. I mean, he has elite power. I watched him hit some balls that you just go, my goodness. I think he's got a shot at 50 this year if he can stay consistent.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. No balls and a strike to count. Runners on first with 1 down. Pitch is popped up. Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away. So a runner in scoring position.
The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end on. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Yusmeiro Petit is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one. Today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they were finally able to snap that long losing streak last time out. A rare bright spot in what's been a horribly difficult stretch.
Hey, Matty V, you know, there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero. This is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against a really good team. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Nobody out, runner on first. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Got him swinging. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
So here's Tim Kugler to the plate now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Dendecker leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit out towards second. Profar fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. Into the box, Logan Morrison. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Morrison is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways.
And a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Laureano. And the inning is over. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore, but first, here's Heidi Watney with a little bit more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Hit down the line at first. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ferguson moves over. One out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, this is not a team that's going to shoot itself in the foot. They're not going to have careless mistakes out there. They have the fewest errors in the American League, and look for them to flash the leather today in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw is too late. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play, and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that brings up Chad Pinder, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. Here he comes again. 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Ferguson. And that's the 3rd out. A's are gone. Into the box now.
Leading off,
Ferguson comes into this one with 3 hits in 11 at-bats in the series.
Ferguson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Hit to third. Chapman's got it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
That is 7. The shortstop.
Set to get his day started, Elijah Cervantes, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Matt Baxter, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3. Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Jurickson Profar.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Slow little roller to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready now, Marcus Semien. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail this one 1-0. Next, the the designated hitter, Richie Martin. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Laureano is right there, 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Dendecker. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice. Snagged there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and it'll be Tim Kugler to bat next. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Piscotty sprinting after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound.
And he runs out of gas between bases. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Number 22.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Ramon Laureano goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. Here's Chris Davis now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Count is 1-2 now. Piscotty, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this one is gone. A home run.
Now batter, the first baseman, Matt.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
So he got him swinging. Matt Olson is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Matt Chapman is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Another 2-2 offering. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Line drive to center field. Dendecker is there, and he'll make the catch to leading off the inning, Tim Kugler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Pickoff move to second, and he's back in standing. Stepping in now, Logan Morrison. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. The leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-3 game.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Standing in now, Drew Ferguson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pinder is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. At the plate, Elijah Cervantes. He flew out in his last at-bat. A throw behind the runner at second. Don't want to forget about him. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Fun attempt misses. The throw down is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. striding in for Oakland, Jurickson Profar. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Fegley, playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Josh Fegley becomes the second out here in inning number 5. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Baxter, and the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Matt Baxter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Piscotty going back at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
Hey, here's where he steps out a second, collects his thoughts, and tries to get a pitch over the heart of the plate that he knows he can get down.
Hit out towards second. Profar has it, and there's one down now.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Matt Dendecker. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
1-0 the count. Line drive to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, that's a good executed breaking ball down in the zone. You got to tip your hat to the batter right there. He was able to get down on that baseball and drive it for a base hit.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Runner goes for second, and he fouls this one off. He's on the move again from first. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Dendecker stands at first with 1 out. He'll try it one more time for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he is out. Ready for another shot now, Ramon Laureano. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Jose Ramirez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Into the box now, Chris Davis. No balls and 1 strike. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the first baseman.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Adam Liberatore comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Laureano, the runner at third. Piscotty at second. Davis is over at first with 1 away. 3-1 to him now. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back days with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Chapman is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
The 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Now it's 1-2.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A's threatened, but leave him loaded. They still. Joaquin Soria enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48.
In now for the O's, Tim Kugler, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Logan Morrison.
Into the box, Logan Morrison, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-2. In the dirt here. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a look and a throw back to second. Oh, and they easily pick him off. That's awful. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Striding in once again, Moises Sierra, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1-0.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Laureano is in pursuit. He's through first and hustling for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Simeon's there. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that. Digging in once again, Jurickson Profar, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ferguson is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping into the box, Josh Fegley. He went down on strikes last time up. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Hard hit ball to short. Cervantes right there on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number 10.
So striding in, Marcus Semien. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Lifted down the line in left. Kugler in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Elijah
Leading
Cervantes.
For the Orioles, the shortstop, Elijah Cervantes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Profar will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Up next for the Orioles,
Digging
the
in,
catcher,
Matt Baxter.
Matt
He doubled earlier in the
Baxter.
game. 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Matt Dendecker as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Baxter on second. Martin at first. 1 gone. A ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Now at the plate, Ryan Schimpf has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, a diving stop. It's in time. Stepping into the box, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Sierra in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. A's are gone in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-2. Lou Trevino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Logan Morrison. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pinder is camped under this one. 1 down. Into the box now, Moises Sierra. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Up next for the Orioles.
Ready once again, Drew Ferguson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Standing in now, Elijah Cervantes. Chapman brings it in. And he is in there. And this will go down as an E5 as you will see the exasperation on his face. So digging in now, Matt Baxter, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready on 0-2. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he strikes second. The set and the 1-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The set and the 2-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in score. Jim Johnson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready for another chance? Matt Olson, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And he misses with it. 1-1. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. To 2-2 now.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in game 4 of this series.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Ground ball foul down the left side. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Baxter corrals it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting
at the plate, Matt Chapman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
now batting.
Digging in, Chad Pinder. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Oakland. And he misses there, 1-2. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
5-3 the final score is